Back off. So if the Lion King can use the 3-bird rule, then I think we should be able to use the 3-bird rule. 3.
Come on, 3, man! Get to the ring there! You are Boris!
Right. Let's have one of us go in then.
Come on.
Go on, Rhio!
Oh, you! Big man! You want this?
So, ladies and gentlemen, our first match is underway. This is TCW Wipeout 2019, and I'm LC Pay. A little bit of confusion to begin with. This match, well, I was just told it was going to be Crown and Thorns who were going to be competing, but not specifying who. Rhio has decided they're going to invoke the Freebird rule, just the way that the Lion Kings are now doing following Sebb Strife's injury. And so that means that we have Grodd in ring against Boris Koslov. Grodd, obviously, you're aware, tends to be, I don't want to say the powerhouse, because there's a lot of power involved, but in Crown of Thorns, more of a twisted preacher figure as far as they're concerned. The rest of Crown Thorns have left the ringside area now, which surprises me somewhat. I kind of thought maybe they would stay around, but Boris does not appear to have gone off the back foot yet, and as I say that, he manages to get out of the corner, avoids the freight train that was Grodd, now has some offense of his own. Grodd into the ropes, reversal by Grodd. Oh! Big clothesline, first pin attempt, I believe. That's only, that's a 2 count, says our referee, Campbell John Parker. Testament to how hard Grodd has been whipping Koslov into the ropes and the turnbuckles, the upper shoulder area and the upper back, already bright red. And I think Boris has decided he's going to inflict some of the colors of Mother Russia on his opponent as well. Actually, that joke doesn't work anymore. Russia's flag isn't red anymore. That was the Soviet Union, the old days. Another pinfall attempt by Grodd. And it is a 2 count, says our referee.
Let's go, Boris!
And we have a pro-Russia crowd. Add your political punchlines or commentary in there as you feel free. For the record, Boris is coming off a match with Joseph Connors that occurred at TCW's When the Boot goes in, up in Newcastle a couple of weeks ago. The audience there was most impressed with Boris's technical prowess. I was about to say he's not just a vodka-swilling brute. Looks like he's feeling a little Tozawa. Oh, big Oranagi! Pinfall attempt. 2 counts, says our referee. Someone just cheered for Henry Grodd. That's unusual. I'll be totally honest, I do have a soft spot in my dark heart for the Grodd father, but hooks him up. Tries again. Oh, Boris is a strong individual. Strong as a Russian bear. It's questionable whether he has the strength to actually muscle Grodd up in the air. Swing and a miss, so to speak, by Grodd. Koslov puts him in the corner, wails away. Referee's count in effect. Back to attacking in the corner.
Pick him up!
Okay, pick him up, he says. He tried that once, it didn't quite come off. And this time he gets him up on that top turnbuckle. Gets the leg over to the outside. Gets the other leg to the outside.
I'm Russian, I can do this.
He's going to go for a superplex. Second floor. I don't think he's got the leverage though. Relatively speaking, Grodd has a lower center of gravity. And he does have the leverage position. Gravity, not Grodd's favorite opponent. Didn't win that particular one. And that's it! Boris gets him up in the air. Nice Saito suplex. Grodd now appears slightly winded. Boris runs in, close line to the corner. Again. Series of standing lariats. No defense from Grodd. Is he out on his feet? Nope, he's back up. Oh, beautiful! Second floor shoulder check. Puts Grodd down. He rolls to the corner. He looks like he's gathering his wits. Boris has now got his second wind, or possibly his third shot of vodka, one of the two. Sets the legs to the outside. Grodd is up on the top. Is he going to be able to hit the superplex this time? Got him hooked up. Again, though, doesn't necessarily have the leverage. Grodd holding that top rope. Shots to the, well, it's into the short ribs, and enough, yes! Grodd takes his eye up the bull, recovering from those shots to the ribs. Boris gets the leverage, hooks him, throws him over. Beautiful suplex. Count from the referee now. Both men need to make it back to their feet. Or at least one of them if they want to break the count. The referee says they're both up and fighting. We're good. To the ropes. Looks like he was going for a spine buster. Court. Otonagi. No. Blocked. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a leg sweep. Instead, nope. And the rope break made by Grodd. Spear by Grodd. And that is it. Pinfall win by Grodd. Grodd representing Crown of Thorns. First win of the night here at Wipeout 2019. So So, ladies and gentlemen, second match of the night for TCW Wipeout 2019. Okay, I feel old. The three people in ring, if you added their ages all together, still would not be as old as I am. And that may be zero height. Joe Nelson and the green. Refers to himself as the youngest professional wrestler in the UK. And he may very well be, although he's not getting any younger. His opponent is JJ Parker, the gentleman in the black tights and the shoulder strapping, which, considering that he is not much older than Joe, is telling. Beautiful belly to back takeover by Parker. Now, it's kind of interesting. This is a Leeds show, and JJ Parker is a Leeds boy. Figuratively, not literally. Okay, maybe literally. Joe, on the other hand, is a Wakefield boy. The audience is firmly behind Joe. Sounded. That crap as he put that wrist lock on and wrenched it round. Oh, beautiful butterfly takeover. Now, it's my understanding from various sources that these two have something of a rivalry that has been going on throughout a variety of promotions around the north of the country. I've had the privilege or pleasure of seeing these two go at it before, but I think it's pretty fair to say that there's a degree of personal animosity, especially with Parker. Nelson tends to be one of those people who doesn't actually bear grudges, have issues with other people. He just gets on with it. Professionalism belies his age. Oh, beautiful crossbody from the top. Made sure to check the airspace was clear. We have a very low ceiling in the Temple of Boom. If you're a regular viewer or attendee, you'll know this. Oh, nice moonsault splash. Second turnbuckle. Goes for the cover. 2 counts, says the referee. As I was saying, Joe has a very magnanimous attitude towards his opponents. Doesn't seem to bear grudges. I don't know how long that'll last. Oh, beautiful enziguri from Parker. Shotgun drop kick halfway across the ring. And we have a 2 count, says our referee. Looks like Parker has the upper hand at the moment. However, something to bear in mind, both of these young men are, well, for want of a better description, rather slight individuals. There's not a lot of meat on their bones yet. That is a double-edged sword for both of these individuals. They tend to bounce back very, very quickly from any heavy impacts. But because they don't have that extra meat on them, there's not as much protection for the bones and joints. Oh! Nice drop kick from Parker. Just lights up. Nelson, I think he was checking his nose as it was broken. Checking it again. And his arm. Now, I've already made reference to Parker having strapping on his right shoulder. What's also interesting from my perspective, there's heavy tape on not only the wrists for Nelson, but also that right thumb. Big kick right across the sternum. That'll shock the system and take the air out of your lungs. And that's a height advantage for Parker. Doesn't even need to stand high or jump up to hit that enziguri. 2 counts as a referee. That continues. And I think realistically that is the one advantage that Barker has here. He's got the height. That height means he's got reach. However, it would appear the tenacity and heart belongs to Nelson. Oh! And again, this is where the height advantage is. Nelson runs in. Barker just locks in that stinger from behind, drops it to the mats. With the legs grapevine. Nelson's still in it. Referee's in position. He's checking in. Looks like Joe is Joe fading? Audience is behind him. Positioning changes. Position changes round again. Back to vertical base. Shots to the ribs. And Nelson fires Barker into the ropes. And back into that standing sleeper. Picks up at him. Beautiful side suplex out of harm's way. Backslide. Rolls out, swing and a miss, and a beautiful lariat. Oh! Second lariat. Oh, double lariat. And a beautiful jump up enziguri by Nelson. Both men now down on the mat. Nelson just looks to be out, spent right now. That standing count is given. Traditional count of 10 for either individual to make it back to their feet.
You can do it!
Now Barker looks the most active down on the mat at the moment. Nelson less so. But Nelson's up to a higher base first. Fires off the first. Salvo, but yep, there's the next one. Follows him in, gets his shot in. Both men shadow running. Oh! Gods, that was a sickening German. Follows it up with what could have been a Death Valley driver. Is that it? Is that it? Oh no! He kicks out. Oh! Kicks in the back of the head. And a kick out again. Somehow Barker is managing to kick out of these. He looks like he's completely out. I swear his eyes have just rolled back. He's glazed over. Nelson sets him up, hits the ropes. Goes for it. Looks like he's going to go for a DDT. Barker hooks him up. Flips him up. Oh! Oh! Kick out by Nelson. I don't know whether to call that a Falcon Arrow variation or mission overdrive. Oh, gods! Nelson just banks him. As Barker came off the turnbuckle, Nelson catches him. May only be in a glancing blow, but it was enough. Picks him up, hits the ropes, catches a super kick for his trouble. Oh, tornado DDT! Is that enough? Rolls him through. Oh! Kick out. 2 counts is the referee. Oh man. I have no idea how many 2 counts we've gone through so far. What count was here? He would have called me the count. What a baby no. Barker thinking. He's in the corner. First floor, second floor. Like I said, low ceiling. He's not going to go for the third floor. Oh! Pool was empty. Nelson hooks him up. Poison Rhoda! Right on the top of his head. Jumps up, swings round. That's it! Nelson driver, we're done. That's it. And that was a thing of beauty. I don't know whether he calls it that or what, but a beautiful DDT ends the match. Joe Nelson is your winner. ladies and gentlemen, this is our third match of Wipeout 2019 TCW Open Championship match. Kanji versus the reigning and defending champion, Little Miss Roxxy. Now, I'm going to immediately address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about Cowboy John Parker or referee. The Open Championship is not a women's championship. It's not a men's championship. It's not a singles championship. It is quite literally an open and first pinfall attempt. The inaugural TCW Open champion, if I recall correctly, was actually a tag team representative, and it was used as a de facto tag title until such time as the tag team championships, which were defended later, were brought in. Roxxy won this belt from Brady Phillips toward the end of last year. Brady has since made his intentions toward the World Heavyweight Championship known. And Roxxy gets the rope break. And that's a little bit, I don't want to say it's cocky on her part, but she seems quite calm and relaxed. Now, during the ring introductions here in the venue, I did refer to Kanji as being known as the future of women's wrestling in the UK. She has had an absolutely outstanding 2018. Another pinfall attempt. Rope break, says the referee. Moving back up to their feet. Nice snapmare takeover by Roxxy. Body scissors. Pinfall attempt. Again, we're just going to go do-si-do. Under different circumstances, I might have said, oh, two count. There's no point there. We can see what was going on. Oh, beautiful sunset flip variation. Again, we're going back to do-si-dos. Very evenly matched, these women. Okay, somebody is going to need to get a wrist split for a referee. I don't think he's counted this much in like the last 18 months. So, should we refer to him now as Cowboy One Parker? Yeah, Cowboy One Parker. I'm joined. One Parker, yeah. Wait, we can't have Mexicans in the promotion again. We've been down that road. For any of you who are wondering, I'm actually in the production booth this time. I have David Graves, who's helping out with music and ring bell duties and the like. And it's a pleasure as always to have you up here, sir. He's providing all kinds of inappropriate comments next to me. Yes, we have decided it's no longer John Parker, it's Juan Parker. Juan count. Oh, nice! Now the question is, did that leg sweep catch, or did Roxxy see it coming and manage to get out of the way? I would say the way that she's back up. She seems to have had an answer, though, for everything that Kanji has thrown at her so far. She does it again, rolls through. We're on the ropes, though. This is one of those situations. The ring that we use here in Tidal is a quote-unquote small ring. I believe it's a 14-footer. If you are used to being in a 16-footer or an 18-footer, as some promotions use, then you have a lot less room to maneuver. Little shadow run. And she goes under, sweeps the leg. Oh! That was a little bit of fizz. 2 counts as our referee. That nice little step to the back of the neck just to hold her down, and then the leg drop across the back of the neck. 2 counts. Attempt by Kanji, counted by Roxxy, beautiful! Nice shotgun drop kick, center of the ring. Takes Kanji back to the corner. Roxxy fires off, southpaw. Whips to the turnbuckles, Kanji's up, crossbody, follows through. Cowboy Juan Parker says only 2. Juan says 2. double clothesline, middle of the ring. Both women are down. So that's Cowboy Juan Parker. Cowboy Tupac. We need to figure out someone for 3. And now he's just moving the joke. Yeah, once we get past 2, John, we can't do the joke anymore. Stop. Just it's not often we get to put a referee over. It's nice to do so. Oh! Again, southpaw shot. Oh! The thing about this is, these 2 women do actually respect one another. And the abuse they're just handing out, I would hate to think what they'd be like if they hated each other. Springboard! Oh! That elbow found its mark. Side of the jaw, side of the neck. Drops Roxxy. She gets herself back into the corner. Clothesline in. Swings. Pop up by Kenzie. Oh! Nicely done. Tiger feints! Connects fully onto the forehead of Roxxy. Rolls her back to the middle of the ring. She's now struggling to get back to her feet. Kenzie up to the top. Checks for the headspace. Yes! Missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle. Is that going to be enough? Oh, and beautifully done by Kenzie. Deep hook of the leg. Grabbed that forearm. Laid as much body weight across the upper body of Roxxy as possible. A textbook pinfall. Beautifully done. Not enough to keep Roxxy down at this time, though. Oh, and Roxxy fires back up with a shoulder charge. Another one. She's feeling her oats. Another southpaw elbow. Reversal. Steps in. Oh! Oh, 2 count. Cowboy John says only 2. Kenzie in one corner, Roxxy in the other. Roxxy runs in. Back elbow. Back kick. I think she caught her across the bridge of the nose with that. Head scissors. Enough to take her into the corner. Kenzie seeing stars. Roxxy in position. Runs through. Kenzie managed to find her way out. Oh! Nice enziguri from the corner. Where's Roxxy going with this? Oh, double stomp! Oh, that could have folded her spine so badly the wrong way. Rolls through. Oh, that's it, that's it, that's it. Beautiful submission. Both arms hooked tight behind, leg forcing down on the neck. I don't know whether that other leg has got control of Kenzie's right leg. Kenzie managed to work her way around slowly. If she can reach, yes she has. Roxxy breaks the hold at 2. I'm going to be honest, I'm not certain if I've actually seen Roxxy use that submission before. And if she has, I would love to know what she calls it. Because my immediate reaction would be to call it the Roxxy lock, but... Takes out that leg. Up onto the ropes. Oh, beautiful! That was so nicely positioned and executed. Roxxy stuck in position between the ropes. Oh! And that was just sick! I don't know whether that was Kenzie trying to decapitate Roxxy or... Oh! That is some of the most inventive offense I have seen in a long time. In UFC, they talk about fighters using the cage as a backup man, a third man, if you will. Kenzie just using the ring as a weapon herself. Oh, that's straight right. Just I think Dave Graves is now sat here going, I don't want to get back in ring. Not if people are going to do that. She's up top. Is there enough room? Moonsault! Roxxy just manages to get out of the way. Sunset flip into the turnbuckles! Oh, backhand head. And that's it. That's it. That is it. Your winner by submission, Roxxy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission and still TCW Open Champion, Miss Roxxy.
That was a stunning performance by both women. Roxxy retains, but Kenji lost nothing there. Well, it looks like Crown of Thorns are not going to wait for the ring bell to sound. They just look straight into Crash Boat. I was waiting for the referee to get control here. The referee is demanding that at least one member of Crown of Thorns leave the ring before this match officially starts. Low bridge, and that's that. So, personally speaking, that's it. The match is underway. If you're a TCW aficionado, then you know that the gentlemen who are dressed like cans of Iron Brew are Crash Boat, and the gentlemen on the outside who have, okay, on the outside are the Crown of Thorns. I'm going to wait until things calm down just a little bit before I try for anything more in terms of who's who. Well, the referee's back in the ring. On the outside, however, things are, okay, so things are not going to settle down. That is Jack Bandicoot, who's just been rolled back into the ring. Following him in, Will Kroos. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss, another swing and a miss. And Bandicoot thinks that speed will do what he needs. Kroos is challenging him to do it again. Well, I know that they say that force equals mass times acceleration, but I don't care how much acceleration Bandicoot gets. He doesn't have the mass to generate the force. Kroos is, if I'm honest, probably twice the man Bandicoot is. On the outside, we have Jake Silver. Oh! Nice springboard drop kick from Bandicoot. Discombobulates Kroos just slightly. Again, not the required amount of force to move him. Tag is made. Jake Silver comes in. Double thrust kick. Nice lucha kick over, drop kick, and that puts Kroos down on the mat. Now a pinfall attempt, not even one, not even one. Assisted moonsault splash. That was nip and tuck. again, neither of Crash Boat have the mass to be able to keep Kroos down without some serious momentum. Head scissors takeover into a shoulder barge into the corner. Looks like we're going to see a little poetry in motion. Uranagi, yes! I know I shouldn't cheer, but you've got to admire the sheer cold-bloodedness. Kroos just catches his opponent in air. Uranagi slam into the back of his other opponent, and now the deathmatch specialist B.A. Rose comes in. And I think Jake Silver felt that. This is actually one of those interesting moments. I'm sat here, and as I made reference in one of the previous matches, I'm joined in the production booth by David Graves. Now, David Graves at one point in time tagged with B.A. Rose, so probably knows a lot about what's going on in the man's head. But it's interesting that B.A. Rose is still wearing the ring attire that he wore back in the days of the burial alongside of David Graves. Personally, I think it's probably because B.A. Rose just doesn't want to spend the money on anything new. Pretty sure he's been wearing that lab coat for like the last 3 years as well. And the mask has never even been cleaned. I went to the dressing room area earlier on, and I can smell it. Graves is sat next to me going, yeah, he spends all his money on refrigerants, keeping bodies cold. There's taking your, there's living your gimmick and there's going a little too far. And this, by the way, is a comment being made by a man called Graves. Okay, I don't need to talk about what just happened. It's obvious, you can see it on screen. Bandicoot should know better. Trying to fight his way out of the wrong part of town and fails miserably. I have no idea what exactly to call that, but it was a thing of beauty by Rose. And Jake Silver needs to make a tag in the worst way possible. Granted, it was Bandicoot who started this match off, but I refer you to my comments about Barker and Nelson earlier, with Bandicoot being the more slight of the two. Also, probably the more hench of the two, if we're totally honest about it. He doesn't have as much mass, so he can bounce back up with things, but he doesn't have as much padding as necessary. But he is still vital at ringside. Jake Silver, meanwhile, is just being owned by Kroos and Rose. Bandicoot decides that he's going to take the quick route out of harm's way. He's out of position for any attempted tag by Silver. And the pop-punk kid now is just, that's just... So you stick your fingers in the corners of someone's mouth, they call it fish hooking. I'm really not sure what they call it when you stick two fingers up your opponent's nose, other than gross. Although that pretty much is B.A. Rose's wheelhouse, based on what Mr. Graves was just telling me. Reversal on the whip. Silver finds his way out of the back door, into the corner, and meets Rose with a back elbow, up to the second floor. Nice drop kick. That gives him the separation, doesn't give him the time. He needs to make it to his corner. He needs to make the tag. He's been in there on his own for what is probably the better part of 5 minutes now. The problem is that Rose is in that corner. Rose, meanwhile, is trying to make his way back to his corner because he wants to tag out. They pass like ships in the night. Bandicoot is reaching over. Fingers touch. Tags made on both sides. Bandicoot, low bridges Kroos. Series of lightning kicks, legs and arms. Flip over, pops through, and a jumping drop kick. Wait, aren't all drop kicks jumping? Hey-ho. Into the corner. Rose pops him up and over. Swing and miss by Rose, rolls through by Bandicoot. Nice enziguri from the outside to in. Bandicoot now up to the top turnbuckle. Low ceiling, is it going to be nip and tuck? Adjusts in flight. Rose finds his way out, catches him in the inside. Butterfly, I thought it was going to be butterfly driver. Thrust kick to the midrib. Oh! I'm going to call that a backstop DDT. Oh, moonsault manages to avoid the eye bars up at the top. Is that enough? Oh! Kroos pulls out the referee at 2. Oh, decapitation lariat. And gentlemanly, very, very gentlemanly, opens the ropes. VA Rose hooks him up. That's it. We're done. Jay Driller. Your winners by pinfall. Crown of Thorns.
Ladies and gentlemen, high pinfall, B.A. Rose, Will Kroos, Crown of Thorns. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Kroos.
Okay, so I don't know how much of my commentary at this point is going to make it onto the DVD or video on demand. Usually it tends to go bell to bell, but Rhio has been accompanied to the ringside area by B.A. Rose, and the match is straight underway. I had no idea what we were going to see there, but we got B.A. Rose at ringside. We've got Will Kroos is out in the audience, and we have got Rhio and Chakara just trading heavy blows in ring. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, in the purple, that is the current women's champion, Rhio, representing Crown of Thorns, and opponent, the Golden Goddess Chakara, in the red and black. Oh! I don't want a drop kick or double knees to the back, but it did the job. Looks like the gentlemen from Crown of Thorns are enjoying a brief libation inside. Chakara, first pinfall attempt. That was a little lackadaisical from Kroos on the outside, but at the same time, I think it was too early a pinfall attempt by Chakara. I'm wondering if that was more a psychological issue. We have a full Nelson, middle of the ring. Interesting grip by Chakara though. She's actually clutching her own wrist there for change. Meanwhile, Rhio is actually getting an ankle hooked. Breaks the hold. Oh! And a nice spinning heel kick. That drops Chakara into the corner. Rio's now going to drag her into the ring. Goes for a pinfall attempt. Referee in position to count a 2 count. From my position now with Rio's feet, we're under the ropes, so that really shouldn't have been a pinfall. I'm not going to fault the referee. He was there to look at the shoulders. I have a different perspective, being up in the gods, so to speak. Rear chin lock now by Rhio. Rhio's now trapped that right arm of Chakara. That negates any kind of leverage advantage Chakara might have from the floor. Chakara has turned into that chin lock though. That alleviates some of the pressure. Back elbow shot, follows it up again. Oh! Forearm shot dropped across the back. And another one, and another, and yep. Smart strategy there by Rhio. If you can cause the back to spasm, then you negate part of the defense for any pinfall attempt. Weakens your opponent for potential submissions, and back to the rear chin lock. Rio's position, one of her feet, right foot, to try and hold Chakara's right leg in position. Has to change position as Chakara starts rolling into the chin lock. Turns around to alleviate the pressure. Makes it to the ropes, however. Referee's count, hold was broken. Rhio pantomiming it as much as anything else. She knows she has a 5 count to work with. And not a Crown of Thorns is shy about using that 5 count. And now she's just basking in it. Running knee to the upper chest. And this time she goes in again, but catches a boot all the way in. Chakara with a thrust kick to the knee. Thrust kick again, this time to the jaw. Hooks her up. Looks like she's going for a suplex. Goes for it, but Rhio blocks on both occasions. Swings round, sets up for a pump handle. Oh! Nice pump handle suplex variation. Drops Chakara into the far corner. Rio's now measuring her. Oh! Nice delayed drop kick into the corner. She's now going to drag Chakara out. Floats over. 2 counts, says our referee. Need to work on their chants. They sound like they're chanting for a particular wrestling promotion from the States, possibly Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh based. I would say that Rhio is paint brushing Chakara right now, but it's using her foot instead of her hand. Maintaining wrist control throughout, so Chakara cannot get the space needed. Step up enziguri by Rhio. Catch catches Chakara back of the head, but the Golden Goddess is not having any of that. She's fired back up. Whip to the ropes, reversal, catches. Looks like she's gonna go for an exploder. And she does! Snap exploder. Catches her again, sets her up. Another snap exploder. Goddess is feeling it, and another one! Beautifully done. 3 snap exploder suplexes in a row. Rhio's now on spaghetti legs. Chakara forcing her into the ropes. Hooks her up. Oh my God, it's Dragon Suplex! Oh! Snap Dragon. Rhio just looks to be out. However, positioning there is quite nice. Rio's actually in a position where both of her feet are on the ropes. So strictly speaking, she is unpinnable and unsubmittable at the time. Are those real words? Unpinnable, unsubmittable? I think I may just have made them up. They work, however. Rio's trying to win. Oh! Rhio back to her feet, actually bumped the referee, who in turn bumped into Chakara, who was up on the second turnbuckle. This is not the position that either woman wants to be in right now, and I don't think this is a position that is advantageous for Rhio. Chakara is repositioning herself. I think she may be going for. She's got her hooked up. She's in the air. Powerbomb! Is she gonna go for the pin? Is she gonna go for the pin? Follows through. What? That should have been a 3 count. The referee! The referee is barring Will Kroos and B.A. Rose from the ringside area, but that's Grodd is in ring. I made this mistake in Newcastle. You need to not forget about Grodd, and Grodd spears Chakara! This is Grodd au naturel. What's Grodd? Grodd, what are you doing? What is that? I want to know what exactly is going on down here. What? Grodd has helped Rhio out of the ring. The referee is counting. And that is a count-out victory for Chakara.
As a result of a countdown, the Golden Goddess, Chakara! However, that championship cannot stay on a countdown. Our women's champion remains Rhio.
sorry, I'm actually mildly disturbed. I'm not quite sure how to describe this. This is our sixth match of Wipeout 2019, and Joseph Kafker came out and decided that he was going to list all of Drake's gimmicks, which apparently involved elephant smuggling and turnip sniffing. And I'm not too sure what to make of turnip sniffing. I mean, if he'd said that about Chuck Mambo, who's coming out later on, I mean, at least Chuck Mambo's from the right part of the country. I'm perplexed by it. They don't grow turnips in Northumberland. They don't grow turnips in Tyne and Weir. Anyway, speaking of weird, Joseph Kafker, as you probably gather, is the one with the most disturbing trunks that I think I've ever seen. They are the most high-rise waist I've ever seen, but also the highest leg line. It's like watching somebody wrestle wearing your grandmother's underwear and your grandmother like floral print underwear. Anyway, now that I get that image in your head, you're welcome. And Dave Graves is with me in the production booth. He just said, yeah, it's Kafker is wearing your grandmother's curtains as trunks. And I would suggest no cup. I'm sorry. I know. I always say that my commentary is supposed to be family friendly, and I try to keep it PG. If you have small children who are watching this with you, you're a great parent. Every parent should be showing their children TCW. I'm sorry for the explanation. You're now going to have to give them about what a cup is and why this man is wearing their grandparents' floral curtains as underwear. Right, so I think I'm going to talk about what's actually happening in ring now. That's where I want to keep my job. So HT Drake is a two-time former TCW champion. Before it became a world championship. I'll explain that later on. Joseph Kafker, on the other hand, this is his debut in TCW. He is an interesting character, I think is the best way to describe him. I think he just tried invoking wrestling chant number 3, and it didn't quite work. I also suspect he doesn't quite understand the TCW crowd. Oh! He does, however, understand mind games. And I think he may just have upset Drake. Drake is not a man you want to upset. I mean, this is a man who has trained under, alongside of, and competed against Rampage Brown. This is a man who has gone up against Dalton Castle, a man who has gone up against Joey Janela. That being said, the man who sits to my left in the production booth has also gone up against Joey Janela, and they both hold wins against him, so. Drake, however, did beat Janela in a ladder match, if I recall, so. Out of 1,000 blessings, adjusts his waistband. I'm not too sure whether that counts as a gimmick or a receipt. Either way, Kafker is now down on his knees. Drake double underhooks him. Muscles him over. Beautifully done. The audience is rather emphatic in their desire to see Drake do his thing. Oh, and a beautiful tope from the man of 1,000 blessings, Joseph Kafka. There's your receipt, brother. Have 1,000 blessings and a tope suicida of your own. Kafka rolled back in. Drake takes his eye off the ball. Kafka goes Well, looked like he was going to go for a plancha or a pescado. Oh, he gets caught by Drake on the outside. Marvin Scully position. Oh, and drop face first on the ring apron. Go back to the inside. He's on Dream Street. Drake's going up top. Bear in mind, low ceiling. Drake gets out of dodge. Swing and a miss. Oh! Oh. This is not a position that you want to be in. Oh, Drake turns it over in a pinfall attempt. Hooks the legs. Oh, that was close. That, I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% certain. That looked like a Koji clutch where I was sat. Mr. Graves is nodding next to me. There are a lot of submissions that when you look at them, depending on the angle, they can look like 1 or 2 or 3 plus according to things. So, given some of the submissions that Mr. Graves liked to use up until he was forced to take a sabbatical, I will defer to his wisdom. Oh! Beautiful maneuver there by Kafka. Yes, I know it's a cliche, not a maneuver, but what else do you call that? Hung up Drake to drive, runs in, hits him with a back charge. I think Mr. Graves is taking notes for when he returns to active duty. Half Nelson by Kafka. Actually, a half Nelson at the beginnings of a chicken wing or a hammerlock. He's maintaining complete body control. Oh, and a nice seated enziguri. Is that enough? 2 counts, says the referee. For all the weirdness, if you will, of Kafka's in-ring burden. Grandma's curtains are no longer in use. Instead, it's I really hope Cowboy John washes his hands after this match. Oh, that was just... Oh, snap German! Beautiful! Oh! Hits the knee, is that enough? Oh no, he kicks out! Okay, you can say what you want about the sheer what the fudgeness of Kafka. This man knows how to get in your head, get in your face, and possibly get to your grandma's curtain collection. But oh, and he's caught. Full Nelson. Up, delayed. German. Oh no. Gosh. No. I wondered where their hand was. You hear me count it? I know I was about to say no. I can see that kick coming. It was just whether he did it in time for the hand to come down. Jawbreaker. Ooh. A meditative jawbreaker. Catches the foot as it comes up. Spins him out. Swings for a kick of his own. Swings for a back elbow. Irish whip. Oh! Holy fudge! Normally when you see people who go for cross bodies, they tend to basically enforce the cross in the air. Now, I don't know whether that's because we've got a left-hander and a right-hander in the ring, and you know, the natural inclination. A left-hander tends to go in the opposite direction of a right-hander. I don't know if that was the case here, but Kafka's leading with the right hand. Drake's leading with the right hand. That was just pure random chance. Kafka uses his head. Not for the first time he has to be said. Swing and a miss. Oh! Big kick right across the clavicle. Oh! Express elevator all the way down. Not a lot of headroom here, so is Drake going to hit what I think he's going to hit? Oh! Corkscrew senton. No one there. Kafka in the corner. Hook strike up. Oh! Oh! Not a full-on hangman, but close enough. Neckbreaker drop. And Kafka. Okay, so Kafka's moved Drake out to the ropes. Oh! Springboard senton from the outside in. Going for here. Oh! Almost a dominant, and it is. He's back into Koji clutch. Yep. Graves is in the same opinion as me. That looks like a Koji clutch. Drake is not giving up. You see the veins standing out in his head. The pressure across the neck, across the throat. Every time he gets his upper body up to move forward, he's actually putting more pressure on. Rope and break is made. Kafka breaks the hold. Adopts a pseudo-meditative stance once more. Considering what's going on, I don't think he looks too happy about this. Centers himself.
1,000 blessings!
I don't think your 1,000 blessings are going to help you here, sir. Drake's up, over, catches, into the turnbuckle, rolls through. Is that enough? Oh, kick out by Kafka. Missile dropkick into the corner. That's it. Drake's eyes are just glazed over. What's Kafka thinking? Put over. Oh, that's it. Codebreaker. Oh no. Dos. And your winner is HT Drake. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, HT Drake. I'm going to speak now because, okay, so the Lion Kings have finished their ring entrance. I need to start talking now so that we can synchronize everything later on because I'm pretty certain we're going to have a chant off for about the next 5 minutes. Wait a minute, that sounds like gimmick infringement. I'm glad that DeReiss is wearing trunks. The world is not ready for a repeat of Naked Midian. Although I'm sure that there are probably a few women here who would like to see Naked DeReiss. We'll be honest about this. Well, there are probably quite a few people in here. Yeah, there are cameras that are pointing. I think part of that is also they're pointing at Sadico. And that is it. Our match is underway. This is a tag team match for the TCW Tag Team Championships. If you are not familiar with what's been going on in TCW of late, then the longest reigning champions in TCW history currently are the Lion Kings. That's Unsetico and Sebb Strife. Now, Sebb Strife, unfortunately, has suffered complications from a knee injury he sustained some 18 months ago. He has had to go back in. He's had an abscess that has been cleared. So he himself is not actually cleared to wrestle at the moment. Tidal management have been kind enough to accept the notion that they work under the Freebird rule. They tagged at some point late last year with a man like DeReiss. Like the partnership so much. He has been branded the Young Cub, and under the Freebird rule, he is helping Unauthorized defend these belts. This, if I recall correctly, is Never Say Die's second shot at the TCW Championships, the Tag Team Championships, and the third, possibly fourth, appearance here at TCW. I'd like to say I keep really comprehensive notes of everything. We're set up here in the commentary position. There's not a lot of room to attend to everything. And I just, generally I make it as I go along anyway. You probably figured that one out. So Unsetico in ring with Alex Cupid. Back and forth between both competitors. It's Young Cub DeReiss on the outside, wearing the red and black. And Dylan Angelo on the other side of the ring. And the black trunks. Now, it's an interesting crowd tonight. The Lion Kings are home favorites, but Never Say Die have something of a cult status amongst certain sections of the Tidal faithful. Okay. I notice how the audience is not following through with that particular chant. I'm very surprised, actually, that none of them have decided to borrow from Broken Matt Hardy with that one. I think that would have been perfect. David Graves is sat next to me. He's smiling away. He gets it. DeReiss. It's a good job we're not in the audience tonight, isn't it? Yeah, we would. Oh, look! Aggressive hugging. Referee's 5 count in effect. They break the holds. Oh, superhero landing into a suplex attempt. Keep up. And Sisters take over. Beautifully done. Now, I'm just going to relate a quick little anecdote, specifically for the benefit of the man who sat next to my left. Now, Dave Graves, unfortunately, did suffer a knee injury about a year ago now, which unfortunately has kept him out. For the record, I was having a conversation with another wrestler from the States who is known for his high flying and the apex of agility. I don't know if you're aware, he's currently just finishing up his bookings, having to take time off for surgery. The reason for surgery, he has a torn meniscus in one knee. Do you want to know how he got that? A kip-up. And seeing that happen now from DeReiss, it's just like, it can sometimes be the simplest of things. This, nice senton from the outside in. You talk about what happens in ring. You talk about the damage that can be done. Just the simplest of things. Kip up, here's someone's meniscus, which is unhealable. You have to have surgery to repair. Oh, nice enziguri from DeReiss. 2 counts, says our referee. Either that or he was insulting the boss. I'm going to say it was a 2 count, definitely. Over to the corner, tag is made. In comes Unauthorized. DeReiss exits the ring. Oh, big old scoop and a slam. Big leg drop. 2 counts as a referee. I think that was chant number 5. Now, very nice sound tag team work by the Young Cub and the Ugandan Warrior. They have effectively cut the ring in half. They are maintaining control of their opponent, keeping him away from his own corner. Quick tags. Points in case. We'll stick with it, whatever. Nice double hip toss. Float over by Unauthorized. 2 counts as the referee. Never say die. Might not want to say die, but he may want to say I quit. Oh! That was kind of nasty by Unauthorized. Pendulum back kick. God, this is Unauthorized. Famous last words. Oh, it's a Kellet! Kellet special into a headbutt. You don't normally see that come off the back of that one. And that's it, the tag is made. DeReiss is the legal man in for the Lion Kings, but it's now Alex Cupid who's legal for Never Say Die. He's as fresh can be. Nice backhand chop. And he just baited Unauthorized to come in. Oh, nice slam. Oh, and just dumps DeReiss on top of Unauthorized. Now DeReiss is legal. He gets pushed into the corner. Oh. I think I just saw one of DeReiss's pieces fly across the ring. Tag is made. Now, I personally don't think this is a good idea.
Wait, one more time, up here.
Dylan D'Angelo has spent a good 5 minutes just being owned by the Lion King. To let him back in now when he hasn't had a chance to recuperate properly, not sound strategy. Tag is made though. Cupid is back in. Floats over. Kick out at 2. And that was only just 2 by DeReiss. Much as I love the title audience, sometimes I worry about their chants and their choice of songs when they decide they're going to chant. Oh! Oh, yes. I think we've seen more scoop slams in this match than we've seen the rest of the show. This is, well, I'm going to call it like it is. This is powerful individuals just throwing each other about. I made reference during earlier matches to several of the competitors we've had in ring being relatively slight in stature, in build, not having a great deal of padding on their joints, bouncing back up because they are relatively light, but being spent. All 4 of the competitors in this match are much stouter individuals, I think would be a fair description. They have the padding, they have the cushioning. They can bounce back up from blows, but a lot slower because of that extra weight. But they do have the padding on the joints. They do have the padding on the body parts. These really heavy, oh, speaking of which. Nice suplex by D'Angelo. They do have the padding on the body. They can absorb these heavy impacts, but they are going to take a toll. You're carrying more mass. It requires more energy to get up. DeReiss fights his way out of trouble. Has he got enough? Out the back. Oh! Nice Pele. Tags on Sedico. It's now Cupid versus the Ugandan Warrior. Flying headbutt. Another flying headbutt. Leg sweep to the back of the knee. Takes Cupid down. Oh! Deadlift side suplex. And another leg sweep takedown. Is he going to do the same here? I'm not quite certain what it was he just said there, but yep, that's pretty much it. Dave Graves did just actually state what it was, that something about Chupa Chups and Wee Wee. Okay. Things look to be breaking down just a little bit. DeReiss tries to get D'Angelo out. DeReiss goes to the outside. D'Angelo and Cupid are both in. Sedico goes up. Backbreaker. Oh! That was so very, very close. Sedico's checking his nose there. D'Angelo basically leapfrogged over Cupid, and I don't know whether it was the knee or the foot he brought down across the face. Wheelbarrow, codebreaker! Oh my God! Drags him to the center. Oh! Did DeReiss fly or did he fall with style? I think gravity, yeah. We think gravity threw DeReiss into the ring. D'Angelo goes to the outside. Oh, 3D! 3D! Oh! I am positive that was a 3 count, but somehow D'Angelo managed to get himself up, actually hit DeReiss, who was standing in perfect defensive position, broke him the pinfall. That may have been an understatement from Sedico. A beautiful jumping leg lariat. Oh! Is he turning into the Booker Man? Oh, yes, he is! An Encircle Rooney? He's feeling it, he's feeling it! Can he? Can he? You can do it indeed!
I'm too smart for that shit.
Does that qualify us from out of nowhere? Oh! DeReiss, you done fudged up. Oh! Borderline decapitation from Cupid. Wait, the month of February, Cupid should be decapitating people. Do we have a second referee in the budget? Big Cat's at ringside. He's trying to encourage DeReiss back to his feet. Sedico's in ring with D'Angelo. down at ringside. A referee would appear to be out cold, and oh, come on! And Crown of Thorns decide that they are going to conduct a concerto. This is oh, come on, Kroos, what are you doing? Oh! What the actual? Oh, crap. That is just... After a record-breaking title run, the Lion Kings are no longer TCW champions. I'm fairly certain that they would have no problem having lost a match to Never Say Die, but not like this. Not like this. Introductory music has ended. I'm going to torque now because at some point we have to synchronize the video and the audio, and the audience is probably going to sing for about the next, quarter of an hour? They're going to sing the same verse 200 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ay, Fia. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Oh wait, I can't count to 4 in any other language. I'm blocked. Wait, Mambo just... Yeah, do not hand over Tilda, sugar. Wait, is he doing a Hulk Hogan? Or is this a Kyle O'Reilly? Our referee shows the belt to Chuck Mambo. Our referee shows the belt to everyone. That's it.
Gentlemen of the LS2. Now, I just learned that postcode in another day. I'm great. I'm good now. So, Charles Chuck Mambo is a little different than the competition that I usually have because, one, we had a very successful 1-0 tag team at Rev Pro. Call us, Andy. But in all seriousness, he's a great guy. A little performer. I'm excited to be having this match with him tonight. That's no bull. So that said, we're gonna do things a little differently tonight. I have a special stipulation that I would like you to agree to today. I don't have my sexy panties on. Come on. Jeez, man, come on. Like you should have let me know. You got hands on, man. Okay. So, we are going to have the first ever in Tidal Wrestling history nice guy matchup. They didn't hear the rules yet. So for a nice guy matchup, that means no striking to the face or the body, no malicious striking. But we like Chuck. Come on. I just tried vegan fried chicken the other day. If I can give that a chance, you can give this a chance. Nice guy.
In the name of Tom Hanks, I say yes.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first ever TCW Nice Guy match. The stipulation is no malicious strikes to the face or body. I'm pretty certain, that that's actually, standard wrestling rules, but, there's supposed to be no closed fists, no kicking down opponents, palm strikes, and, how it's supposed to go. But these two men have a history together. They have tagged previously. I'm not sure if they've had any singles competitions against one another, but we're going to see exactly how this one plays out. There's probably going to be not a lot for me to say during quite a bit of this because it's just going to get silly, I think. And I mean that in the best possible way. Mambo takes control of that left arm of Sugar Dunkerton. Double hand wrist control. And Dunkerton in turn reverses it. Double handed wrist control turns into a hammerlock. Mambo managed to take control of the jaw. He takes it into a hammerlock now. I'm not too sure about the hip gyrations there. Maybe he's just trying to loosen up those hip flexor muscles. It'll be real pain, Different exercises.
No. Nice guy.
Thinking about a strike there, but decided no. Finesse his way out. Are they talking about the wrestler, or are they talking about the boy who used to sweeten food? If you really love sugar, clap your hands. Hold on. Who's got their phone on? Who's got their phone on? That's you.
You should answer. It could be Vince.
I don't have any minutes.
Bring.
I don't want the
Could be anybody. It's a wrist lock.
Okay, I don't have words for that. I genuinely don't have words for that. Okay, I am going to do some commentary for actual wrestling at any moment now. It's just I'm trying to figure out how it is that Sugar Dunkerton was convinced that Mambo's ham was a phone. I can't blame jet lag. Maybe he's been eating the wrong kind of foods or whatever. Okay. Right, so I'm going to take a step back for a moment. I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to endeavor to get back to what I'm paid to do. So it looks like we're going to go for a... Oh, I thought we were going to go for a test of strike. Knuckle lock. Dunkerton has control of both hands. Steps through. Forces Mambo to bridge. And I believe they're singing nursery rhymes to one another. I'm just not going there. Dunkerton now is being forced to bridge. Dunkerton now forces himself back up to a vertical base, into the corner. Couple of shoulder charges. Snapmare variation, jumps over. Nice, psych. Oh! Follows through with a very nice figure four variation, which he gets a pinfall attempt out of. 2 counts.
I'm the nicest!
Wait, they're competing to see who is the nicest? Whip to the corner. Ducks under. Waist lock. And once more, we prove that Sugar Dunkerton is the nice guy. I'm not sure that's possibly the most appropriate chant right now.
I thought you were asking us guys.
No, that is not what they were asking. Oh, really?
You're the nicest guy? You think you're the nicest guy with your imaginary braces, huh? Let's get this.
Nobody snapped my imaginary suspender strap.
He just said his imaginary braces snapped.
Oh, God. I'm being schooled.
Oh, Trivet. Dunkerton breaks the hold. And it's Trivet again. Each time he breaks it, he ends up pancaking himself on the mat. Trivet snapmare. Springboard. And again, it's I'm the nicest guy. I have to say, this display of niceness is sickening. Yeah, it's.
That was not nice.
I have a sneaky suspicion someone is about to make a wish. Mr. Mambo, you're about to become a wishbone. I like that. Wishbone into a pinfall attempt. Nicely flipped over by Dunkerton. Shoulder bars to the outside. Mambo running the ropes. I think he was going to go for a strike to the face, which...
2 feet in my face. What was that? Was that a strike?
He has a point. He has a point. The rules of the nice guy match were no malicious strikes to the face.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
That was a strike, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, that. Yeah, Mambo does have a point. I mean, my argument here would be that was an open hand strike. It wasn't a closed fist strike, so. Check him out, fair play. Oh, crucifix! Crucifix roll gets him a 2 counts. Whip to the ropes, jump over again. Oh! Mambo goes full spider monkey. Sugar. How this one works. This is a trust fall. Oh! Chuck me indeed. Oh, blockbuster! Mambo gets Dunkerton up into a 5 and carry position. Looked like he was going to go for a go-to-sleep variation. Oh, nice! Backdrop driver. I think this is the point where hopefully nice guy rules are out of the window. And we're just going to... Oh, gets it! He gets it! Double knee, gut buster, from a 5 and scary position. I don't think that's so much a go to sleep as more you need to go to the bathroom. Probably in the next couple of minutes. I mean, Dunkerton did say earlier he has tried the vegan fried chicken. How do you get vegan fried chicken? Is that just in case if you have vegans frying chicken? Or are they vegan chickens that are fried? Or what order is important here? They're sticking to the nice guy stipulations.
Why does he have to be so nice?
No, I don't think he did.
What is he saying over that?
He's telling me look. Obviously, we want some sort of violence. We're not going to hit each other. I got an idea.
I want to hear what this idea is. We're not going to have violence, not the kind of violence you would expect. I was hoping for a violent Mambo. Okay, this may not be violent, but my eyes feel violent. I've never seen a dance-off ended that way before. That actually could have been really, really nasty because Mambo has at least one pierced nipple. He possibly has one less pierced nipple now than he had before. Please tell me these guys cut their nails before the match. At least let them be clean. no, just no. That's. As long as we don't have a Ryan plex, that's all I'm saying.
Let me call her, Jesus.
Shout it out! There's no ice.
What is he doing? Uh-oh! Drop toe holds. Surfboard. Well, of course the man from Yuki would like a surfboard. Yeah, and I would say that one comes from Thunder Bay. Oh! Wait, that's... Whose shoulders are down? Oh, European Bridge!
Yes, Monty!
Takes the leg. Austin! Is it enough? Yeah, I think you are. There's gonna be all kinds of complications any moment now. I'm going to be totally honest, the number of 2 counts that were in there, I just really did not know which way it was going to go. I know that sounds really, really remiss of me for practically silent for those last 2 minutes, but damn. Winner by pinfall and still our world champion, Sugar Dunkerton.
Hey, whether it's your first time seeing them or many times seeing them or maybe you didn't like them at the start, I'm trying to tell you guys right now, I do 1,000,000 matches versus Chuck Mambo. Whenever you want a rematch, right here for you, Daddy, okay? I think that's all the technical wrestling I'm going to be doing this year. So, in classic New Japan fashion, did you have a good time? Good. There's a few housekeeping things I want to go over real quick. First and foremost, Rampage Brown, wherever you are, get better, you owe me a match. As proud as I am as being this champ, going against you was supposed to validate that. And it's not your fault that you couldn't make it. Granted, 9 out of 10 times, you'd probably kill me. And that 10th time, you'd have mercy on me and just pin me. But on that 11th time, that could be the match where Shook D pins you to the mat. I just gotta find out. I have to know. So Rampage, again, when you're ready, come get you some. Now, the next part, I'm going to come down there to y'all because y'all are an important part of this. As you may know, we're headed to London for the next show. I'm glad somebody said boo because I want to talk about it real quick. Let's talk about it. London, all the respect for your talent, all the people that come out of it, you as a city. But it seems like people forget there's damn good talent right here in the city of Leeds. And I'm representing LS2, that means there's a certain kind of energy, there's a certain kind of flavor. When I come out here with y'all, we do shows our own way. We're hyped. Even in this small little room, the energy feels like Wembley, all right? And that camera, look at him. Give it to him. That ain't loud enough. Give it to him. Underrated and looked over and people forgot about you when you got hurt because you were on top, you were doing your thing. Progress was looking at you, you were all over the place. TK, I respect you as an athlete, I respect where you come from, I respect where you rep. But here's the thing, at least you tasted the top. I've been eating from the bottom for a very, very long time now. So I would have killed for even your 15 minutes. So, since you're trying to reclaim your time again, just know when you go one-on-one with me, since you won't come to Leeds, I'm going to bring Leeds to you. I'm not trying to make it a curse war or anything, but I'm just letting you know, when I got this kind of energy behind me, I cannot lose. This is Tidal. This is LS2. These are my people. You better come with it.
Dunkerton, your TCW World Champion. This has been Wipeout 2019. I have been L2P. Sat next to me has been the grafter David Graves. And all I'm going to say is, thank you for joining us. God bless. Good night.